Hello and welcome to the trade setup. In this video we are looking at Lululemon, and this is another update, but let's start first with the large time frame. And here we have a wave 1 up, a wave 2 down, and then another 1-2 setup, a large third wave to the upside, and a fourth wave that is probably still ongoing to the downside. And we expect to find support for such a fourth wave in the area between $275 down to around $109, and then reverse to the upside in a fifth wave to new all-time highs. Now this would either turn out to be the wave 1 of the larger third wave, and then we expect still a wave 2 to the downside, or only a C wave movement, and then this would be a larger ABC that would actually cause it to retrace quite deeply afterwards, most likely. Now, there are multiple ways I could count this wave 3 to the upside, and it doesn't change much the different ways I count it, but I see it as quite full and quite probably correct in this manner. So the support zone should provide support for the levels that have been provided, and we even reacted to the support level at the 38.2% retracement here, had a minor reaction, but after such a strong third wave to the upside as was this, it is actually decent enough to provide some more confirmation. Now, in the shorter time frame here, in the fourth wave, we have been tracking all along this ABC structure, where we expect the C wave to be a 5-wave move, and it actually must be a 5-wave move, otherwise it cannot be a C wave. And even more confirmation is the fact that I could count the A wave as a 5-wave move, and then it would be a typical zigzag correction in which we completed a B wave at around nearly the 78.6% retracement. It was within the resistance zone of such a B wave, and we now started probably the C wave of the third wave to the downside. And in the previous video we were tracking a different count, but we were somewhere around this area, and the recent movement actually rather suggests that it is a slightly different count, where instead the wave 2 top would be here, the wave 1 bottom would be here, and we would be tracking an ending diagonal to the downside. And we had in the wave 1 an ABC, in the wave 2 an ABC in some way, and then in the third wave we have an ABC. Now, an ideal target for the overall C wave in red would be at around the 100% extension, but it seems we may go quite beyond that, especially because we haven't even completed the third wave yet, and the ideal target for a third wave would be the 138.2% extension at around $150. Now, I'm not saying we have to reach that, and we actually might not if we look at the extension for the ABC pattern here, ABC. In the third wave, the ideal target would be also, it is the $164 level, and it is the 123.6% extension of the third wave. But never mind that, for now we can actually track even closer here that we have an A, B, C, and in the C wave I could count it in a few different ways. And firstly, I want to remove this resistance zone. It didn't turn out to be relevant, and it won't be anymore. But for this C wave to the downside, I see a couple of ways I could interpret this movement. Firstly, I could say this is a wave 1 down, this is a wave 2 up, third down, fourth to come, and then fifth to the downside. Then I could also say that, okay, this is a wave 1, wave 2, and then a couple of 1-2, 1-2 setups, third wave down, and then expect a 4-5, 4-5, 4-5, Maybe it may be 145 too many, but yeah, I would see 1 2 1 2 3 4 5 4 5, and then for this 1 2 a larger 4 5 pattern to complete the third wave to the downside. And then yeah, we would expect a correction in the fourth wave that could be quite significant, but for now let's focus on this area in the third wave. And I would say that a first resistance level that I would look for would be for a third wave in red between $194 up to around $203. So let me actually even add a small micro count in this area, and I would say that this is a 1, this is a 2, a third could be like this. There could be another 4 5 within this third, but let's assume it like this. So yeah, I would then actually extend it a bit, and it is up to $195 up to $205. I like this slightly better this way. It is slightly safer. Now if I were to break, so let's say that we had 1 2 3 4 5, if I were to actually break this resistance zone, I would actually expect more direct upside rather than continuation to the downside, and maybe we could consider this C wave complete in some way. I could count it as a 5-wave move even like this, but I would at the moment still prefer to go lower. And I do not have an extension, sorry, not an extension, a retracement in the wave 4, so I cannot provide an extension for the ideal level for such a fifth wave, but so far I think this is good enough indication on what we need to track to go lower. But overall, I just want to mention one more thing. We are in the support zone deep enough, in my opinion, to consider that, okay, we could actually retrace at any moment to the upside. Sometimes the market does things that we do not expect, and it could be possible also that we are in a very complex correction that could end at any point. And what we expect to the upside is new all-time highs. And for now, these are the levels. This is the trade setup. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, don't forget to subscribe and let me know what else you want me to cover, and I'll do my best to do that in the days and weeks ahead. And until then, I hope you have a nice day, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye bye.